Yes, and I am live. Hello, everyone. Good evening from the UK. How are you doing? Just give me a moment. Let's double check that, the life is life in every platform. Just 1 minute. Okay, awesome. And let's see the other pages and the other page rather. Pages like I need to check my YouTube as well to make sure that yes, and we are there. Good evening. How are you? It's been a while. It's been a while. How is the family? Hope we are all doing great. Right. Today I'm just here. Like honestly, I didn't plan this life. And if you know me, if you've been following me for a while, you know that most of my live sessions I just come live, depending on how the spirit leads. So today I just wanted to come on here and share something that's been on my mind. Like it's been on my mind from yesterday, but I didn't plan to come out live and share it. But I just thought, okay, I think probably will benefit one or two people out here. And one thing I've realized is that a lot of people judge others based on what you've heard, not actually what you know about them. You know, someone says something about someone, and you already drew your own conclusion about that person without even asking questions, without understanding them. You already made your own conclusion about that person that no, she's this, she's that. She's like, okay, because somebody said something about them. For me, I'll be honest, right? I know that I'm a strict person. I like structures. When something has structure, I love it because I like to follow rules and I take things seriously. And that is me. That's who I am. Some people like it, some people don't. Some people don't like me. I know that. I cannot, hide under, no, everyone loves me. Yes, I know people who love me and who also like what I like people who follow rules, people who can do their own due diligence. And that's who I am. I will say I'm strict, but I'm reasonable as well. And that's okay. I don't want everyone to like me. I want people who can, follow structure like myself, people who are strict, people who follow rules to be the person that to be, people who like me. I know a lot of people are out there. They already drew conclusion about me based on what they heard. Oh, Felicia is this, Felicia is that. Oh my God, don't do that in front of Felicia. Yes, don't do it in front of me if you are not proud to say it out. Because oh no, she will take it serious, she will take it up and all of that. And but here's the thing, as strict as I can be, I'm also very reasonable. If something is not going to hurt someone, if it's going to, if it's not going to cause a problem, and it's also probably for your own good, it's okay because I'm a reasonable person. Because I just, I'm not difficult. The only thing is I'm very intentional with anything I do. And I think this also applies to every areas of our life, including business. I know a lot of people are out there. You already judge or you already concluded about all online business because somebody said something. Somebody said based on maybe your past experience or based on what somebody said about online business. You already drew your own conclusion. You already have it in your head that no, everything about online you already assume that it's the same, right? And without doing your own due diligence, I can say in a very most respectful way, right? It's okay to be cautious, but it's not okay to close, to close your mind without actually checking out for yourself. Without moving closer to me, you can't know who I am. You can only know me from afar. You can only know, okay, little about me from afar. Yeah, let me put it that way. I know maybe from the way I talk or from the way I act, you already drew your conclusion. And I always say to my, I have one amazing auntie. She's my business partner. I always say that this. I always say, auntie, I know I'm strict, but this is what will help you because that is what has helped me. you know and it's okay. She will respond like, no, 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 you're not strict. I just love it. I love the way you push me. I love the way you want me to also succeed. I said, because that is what has helped me. I follow everything they ask us to do. So if you cannot follow rules, you cannot be my friend, right? But maybe I can be flexible, just like I said. If it's going to at least ease you a little bit and it's not going to cause trouble or it's not going to cause problem or it's not going to draw you back in whatever you're doing, if you know what I mean. So, but I know a lot of people out there, they already close like this, like, no, she's a skinny con, don't go near, no, 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 don't. No, you don't. You can't judge people like that. You can't judge in every area of your life. Hmm? Even opportunities, when you see, do your own due diligence. Get to know by yourself. Get to know somebody before you start judging them because somebody said, check things out for yourself. You hold that to you so that you can have clear mind. Because a lot of hey, my dear brothers and sisters, you already judge somebody that can help your life because somebody said something about them. You already distance yourself from them. No, it's not fair on that person. It's not fair on you. Why not get closer and ask questions? Why not do your own research before deciding that, oh, no, the business is a scam. This person is not worth it. Don't go near how. Because sometimes what we believe isn't based on truth. It's based on second-hand information. Because èèyàn kan sọ pé lágbájá sọ pé wọ́n ní Felicia irọ́ strict you. You did not even get to know her. That online business, this is what they say they are doing there. You did not. Like somebody actually messaged me today and said, somebody said, I said, well, whatever that somebody said is not what I do. Go and check out by yourself. Watch our webinar. If it's a business for you, you see the structure, take the next step. And no, if it's not a business for you, refund. Me, I want to work with people who want to work with me. I want to work with people who have a strong why and that can go all out for their why. Those are the people I want to work with. So if you ask for a refund, away you go. Let me see who is left that I want to work with. And I love my team because they are go-getters as well. I have people who are older than me by 10 years, 20 years. I have people who are younger than me by 10 years and plus in my team. Yes. And those are go-getters. Not people who hear, say, somebody said, when you buy, I don't have those in my team. If you are that kind of person and you're already telling me that somebody said, please refund. As long as you don't book your coaching call, that's it. You're stuck with me. I'm only joking. So, sometimes what we believe is not based on truth. It's based on second-hand information. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to, the other person. Don't do that to maybe your future. Yeah. Because, some of these opportunities are tied to your dreams. You need to do your own due diligence. For example, some of you just see my ad. You don't even know me. I'm a registered nurse. I still work as a registered nurse. Yeah. And I have colleagues on this platform who comment on my posts. So I have people who know me both online and offline. So if I was doing something shady or something, that didn't align with probably my profession or who I am, do you really think I will confidently come out like this and do a go live? I did a go live sometimes around this time last week. And, I was driving and I wasn't driving. My husband was driving. And, I was doing a go live. And my colleague told me at work that when I started the go live, and because, the camera is the other way. And, she saw me, she said, is this girl doing go live while she's driving? I need to talk to her when she comes to work, when she gets into work. But then when I flip the camera to show you where I am and show you my husband, then she said, oh God, then she said, okay, that's good. No driving, I can't drive and do go live because I won't even concentrate. I won't concentrate. So, that will tell you that I have people who watch me here online, but they still know me offline. So you only saw an ad, you don't even know who I am. You only know that I said I'm a registered nurse. You don't know me in depth, but you already drew your conclusion about somebody you don't know because somebody said you already drew your conclusion about the online business that you've not even got information about. When that person messaged me and said, is it digital product? I said, me, I don't sell product. I don't have digital product that I'm selling. I run a digital marketing business where I also help people like me, hardworking professionals. I work with professionals who have, I have IT professional in my business. We have data analysts, right? That's what I have a lot of registered nurses. I have engineers. I have support workers. I have carers. People who have PhDs. I have them in my team. So I don't work with, people with no, that does not have. It's to tell you that these people have done their. I don't work with people who hear they say already judge. I work with people who can go after information. I work with people who can really do their own due diligence. People who are serious about changing something for themselves. So if you're out there, before you decide or before you judge someone, get closer, move closer to them. Try and know more about them. Get the information yourself, not secondhand, not the third person info. My sister said my brother has done. My sister brother. Those things. I don't even know how to do it. Like I don't listen what to look before if I hear something about someone, I don't judge you by that. I go with like depending on how you're interacting with me, I interact with you plainly until you prove to me otherwise. And that's what I'm challenging you today to do. Before you decide on something, get closer, move closer, go deeper, and know who is this person. Okay, what is the business about? Wow, you're already 12 minutes into this go live. And that is me, honestly. When I start, I don't stop. So sometimes the reason people doubt is simply because you don't know. That's why you doubt some things. So instead of you assuming, find out. And I get it. We all want to protect ourselves. You want to protect your people from don't move closer to Felicia. Da, da, da. Somebody wants to protect you from getting scammed in the online space, right? But one thing is, sorry, let me even check if my audio is there because that will be, oh my God, my 12 minutes with audio. Okay, happy days. Good. Because I was in a Zoom meeting yesterday using one laptop and that person couldn't hear me. So I had to swap laptop and I forgot to check my audio again. So fine, my audio is good. Okay, I know that you want to protect yourself, but growth doesn't come from, assuming. Yeah. Growth does not come from assumption. It comes from understanding. When you understand something, you'll be able to do better regarding that thing or about that thing. So my message to you today is very simple. Don't just go by what people see about someone or what you've heard about somebody or about a business, about an opportunity. Get closer, ask questions, see things for yourself. Kúrúkúrú eyes. Àwọn Yorùbá máa sọ pé ojú làwọn fi ń gbọbẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ kíní. Oh my God, my Yorùbá is unbelievable. Right? Ojú lọ̀rọ̀ wà. Yes, that one is simple. Go and see for yourself. So whether it's a person, whether it's an opportunity, go after the information about that person or about that thing yourself. You might just realize that, your thought wasn't accurate at all. At all. Anyways, that's what I have for you this afternoon. Yes, did I introduce myself? Let's see if you have comments. No. Okay. If you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Felicia. I'm a mom, a wife, a registered nurse here in the UK. Some of you don't know that. I'm a registered nurse here in the UK. I'm originally from Nigeria. I'm a Yoruba woman. And I'm also a digital business mentor and coach. What I do is I help everyday people like me to start a successful, legitimate online business with everything you need to succeed. Mentorship, coaching, training, step by step video based training. As long as you're open to learning, I always say that in my video. As long as you are open to learning, you can follow simple video based instruction. Those are the people I'm looking for to help to start a legitimate online business with everything that makes a business a business. Because a lot of people have come and say, okay, is this digital product? If I'm selling digital product, I will tell you, I'm not selling digital products. I'm not selling products. I am helping people to start their own online business because look at the way the world is going now. Very soon, AI will be replacing some jobs. It's only people with AI, knowledge, people who are AI equipped that will be left in some of the jobs. I tell you, believe it or not, the way the world is going. Some, let me say 22 years ago, some 22 years ago, when I first held cell phone, was internet. There was no this thing. There was no I'm doing Go Life like this. Okay, we can call. And before then, in those days, back in my own country, it's like this. The one like this. My uncle had that dial phone. So that's the one we used to use in those days. And about 22 years ago, I held cell phone for the first time. I remember I had my son then, and I was in school, and one of my friends in school then brought her home because her dad is Reverend Aho Awonyelo. So she brought her cell phone, like, oh, and me, if I want to get something, I'll get it. Like, I love good things. So I also bought mine. In those days, there was no internet. It's just telephone. It's just call somebody, call someone. As time, goes on, we began to see that, okay, we can actually use BlackBerry and use it to like, and then as time goes on, there's the internet one. Oh my god! I remember when I got my first one with that is it internet enabled. Oh my god! I'll play songs online. I'm acknowledging you for who you are. That was my favorite song then in 20. I think it was 2011, 2012, thereabout. But you see now, I am here live. I have business partners everywhere in the world without leaving UK, all because of online. So the online space is here to stay. So maybe you also think that, okay, you also want to leverage the online space. You want to start a business in the online space because it's not location bound, because your customers are all over the world and you can reach anyone all over the world, but you don't know how to go about it. That is where I come in. So this is not a get rich quick scheme where you put money and you go and sit down and do like this. We don't do that here. So what we do is helping you to start a legitimate online business with no prior experience, with no tech skills, because there's step-by-step training, as long as you can follow video-based instruction. Basic knowledge of your phone and laptop required. Very, very important. You can type even with one finger, because when I started this business close to 3 years ago, I was only typing like this. Now I'm a little bit faster. And even when I started this business, I don't mean mo bi ton ko dori kini ko ori mo kí ló ń pè, bookmark and all of those things. I mean, my children taught me those things. Like, okay, this is what you do here, mommy. Just don't be stressing, because there's nothing as stressful as you're going into your email to get the link to your training all the time. That was me. But now, oh God, I have everything on my screen because I wasn't used to it, but I was open to learning. And today, in fact, less than 6 months in my business, I already knew all of, okay, this is where to do that. I now started teaching people that, okay, this is how you copy and paste, this is how you bookmark stuff and all of that. Basic knowledge of your phone and your laptop, please, very important. Basic knowledge, not tech skills. You can press phone. You're watching me, so you can press phone, right? And as long as you can press phone, you know the ABCD on the keyboard of your laptop, you should be able to do this, okay? And you don't need to buy courses and all of that. We have training, very intensive great training. Like, I posted something last week. If you look at it, you see we have training even as a beginner, getting started and onboarding. 101 for new business partners, for beginners. That training is video based, where somebody is in there telling you that, okay, this is what you expect here, this is what to do, this is your next step. And our training is step by step. You don't jump step. You cannot even jump step because the next one will not open for you until you are proficient in the. So if that resonates with you, or you feel like, okay, I also want to start building something for myself in the online space, yes, that's where I come in. Help you to start a legitimate online business with everything. Your website built for you. We already source partnership. Hmm? We have the whole system in place. It's like a plug and play that you can, tap into and start building something for you, for your future. When I started this business, I used to work back to back. But now, I've been off from Saturday morning, and it's been wonderful because I've had time to attend to my business. I've had time to attend to my business partners. I've had time to look into, my children's, because my son is going to another class. I've had time to look into my older daughters. So many things I've been able to do that I wasn't able to do before I started the business. Yes. Because I tell you this, a lot of you are out there, how much is that? But see, the more they are older, the more they need us. The more they are older, the more they need your support, the more they need your guidance, the more they need your supervision. I remember in those days, I don't even need time. I just, okay, are you guys okay? But now I actually see, like yesterday, I told my daughter, send me all of the universities that you applied to in UCAS. And I started making research about each and every one of them to see which one is, because at the end of the day, we just don't want to go to school because we want to go. We want to go to school because, we want something that, at the end of the day, you can get a job. At the end of the day, has value in the marketplace. So I thought I send me all of those things, send me all of the universities. I had to do research to make sure that she's choosing the best. She's got so many offers, so we are looking for the best. I had time to do that before. I say, then it's up to you. Go and, which one did your teacher say? Now, I cannot say which one did your teacher say because it's my responsibility as a parent to choose the best for her, to work out the best with her. But if it's before that, I'm working 6 days, time. But now, I'm just thankful. I'm thankful to God. I'm very grateful. I am so grateful. God has been faithful through this business. So if you're also out there, you want to start building second source of income, other streams of income, it's no longer negotiable, my dear brothers and sisters. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ kú. It's no longer negotiable that you should build something for yourself and be committed. The way you clock in and clock out, if that's the way you can clock into your business and clock out, you give yourself. I have protected time for my business every single day, whether I work or I don't work. I have protected time that I have to look into my business. How is my ad performing? Who needs my help here and there? I was speaking to one of my business partners just a couple of days ago. I just asked her a couple of questions. Okay, what's happening? What are you doing here, and all of that? And she said, okay, this is what I said. Okay, let's see, do this and do that, and let's see. That's me also working on my business. We had a Zoom meeting on Saturday. Prior to that, I had a coaching call. Prior to that, I had 2 other calls from my buyers. I had back-to-back buyers in the last couple of days, 6 of them. So, I had 2 calls from them, took about like 20 minutes on, 20 minutes there, 2 coaching calls. Then I had to go into the kitchen. Then I came, to do a Zoom meeting with my team, to talk to, their prospects as well, their leads. That's what you get. That's the support we offer here. I protected all those times to work on my business. So if you can do that, if you have, that zeal, that desire to live a good life, if you have the desire to prosper in life, if you have the desire to build a legacy, if you have the desire to make sure that your children don't go through all that you've been through, then let's help you build an online business. Because for me, I've been through a lot though. I came from an humble background. When you don't want to say, like humble background, yeah. My parents were pastors before the passed on. They were like passed out. They were wonderful people. They give to the community. They help people. Even if we don't eat, others have to eat. The church members have to eat. That's my mom. You know, and proud to coming to UK. Oh God, what the hell? There's nothing I didn't. Sorry, pardon my language. There's nothing I didn't do. Like I went to when I was in Namibia. I was selling as well. Physical selling, going from one place to another. One person even carried my clothes, say she will not pay. I don't know why she. I can't even remember why she said she was not going to pay. I tried. A lot of people bought from me. They didn't even pay me. Like I tried. I follow up. I want your mom say jail. I follow up. I like they didn't pay me, even up until now. Some people carry my clothes. Plenty, they will pack plenty clothes. They pay small amount, and that's they disappear. I was doing all of that just to make ends meet, just to make sure that I'm able to live the kind of life I want with all of that back to back. Until I found this online business. It's just amazing that I can run a business from the comfort of my home. This is my home. This is the little office. When I started, I didn't have office. So when I started, anywhere that is free is my office. Whether it's kitchen, I carry my laptop, put there, clear my background. I do go live. I did, yeah. I used to do go live a lot in the kitchen. Then in those days, sometimes in the sitting room, sometimes it's in the bedroom. Um, when my husband is downstairs and is using this, I just go upstairs. I do my go live there. I do. If you go, it's just now Facebook is. I've started deleting all go lives after 30 days, but I can tell you, there's no way I had it. Sometimes in the car, I just go in the car and do my go live because I didn't have a place. But as my business grew, as I grew in the business, things began to work better for me. So I got a space for myself. So my husband blessed me with a space. Well, we agreed that no, I need a space. Instead of running up and say, yes, I think you need a space. We got a better place with a space, if you know what I mean. So you can start from where you are. You can start anywhere. Start messy. Mine was messy. Like I didn't know anything about the online space. I didn't even know how to, bookmark, just like I tell you. And I'm very proud to say that because now I've learned, I've grown. I'm now a coach in the business. When I started, I wasn't social media person. I didn't even know. But now we're social media see. I know that okay, you click on some, but because I was open to learning, how did these things I'm doing? I learned them. I learned it doing coaching call, sharing my screen and all of those things. I learned. Even some now, I'm still learning. I told you recently, somebody actually had to show me how to use the snipping tool to take picture. Before I'll carry phone like this and take picture, but now I know how to use the snipping tool because I was open to learning. I didn't tell her she was actually my buyer. I was in the coaching call. Maybe she's watching now because she's my friend on Facebook. I was in the coaching call with her. After the coaching call, they said, okay, let's take picture. I've tried this snipping tool several times. It just messes me up. But then I said, okay, let's take pictures. She said, oh, okay, I can teach you. She taught me. My buyer, the person I was doing coaching call. Because me, Omo, it's not a shame not to know, but it's a shame not to learn. So I get myself to learning. So many things you don't know that I know now. So it's about opening your heart to see what is ahead of you, and that was it for me. I know that I have a brighter future ahead, but if I didn't work on it, if I didn't start putting things in place, it would just be a dream. But for me to make it materialize, I knew I had to leave my comfort zone and do something different. This is entirely different from what I've ever known. Prior to starting my business, I had worked for 23 good years as a registered nurse post qualification. Before I went to nursing, I was doing auxiliary nurse. Then I went to do nursing. Then I went to another one. I did midwifery, I did ophthalmic. Then I was working 23 whole years working before I started online business. So you should know that Moti already glued to nursing before I started. But because I was flexible, I made sure that my whole body, I unlearn and relearn. And that is what is holding a lot of you back. You don't want to unlearn the things that is holding you back. You don't want to start relearning things. We need to think outside the box, please. My people, especially my Nigerians, my Africans. One of my sisters was saying, look, sis, àwọn èèyàn wa, see, if you want to hide success from them, put it in writing. They will not read. Please, let's be reading. Let's change that mindset. Take the next step. If you feel like you also want to build something for yourself, sign up on my website. Today's our live webinar. I love live programs because then I can feel the live vibe. If you're happy enough to watch live, it's 1 a.m. UK time. But to reserve a spot for yourself, you need to sign up on this website that you're looking in front of you, felicia-olayemi.com. That's my website. So sign up with your name and email address. Watch our info session. If it's a business for you, you watch the info session. You feel like it's a business, you see the structure of our business and it resonates with you, then that's okay. You're free to reach out to me to discuss the next steps. Or if you're happy enough, just take the next step. The next step is there. There's a short video on my website that you can watch that will direct you to the next steps. Just make sure you unmute it because I think that's the policy now. Like when you get to a site, any video is muted automatically. So you need to click on mute on that my short video. It's about a minute video, just walking you through what is the next step. Okay, so that's all I have for you today. Thank you, thank you, thank you for those of you that have watched to the end. Yes, it's 31 minutes. It's a whole 31 minutes and 33 seconds. God bless you. I hope to see you tomorrow again. I hope to see you tomorrow. I think I want to be coming out live every day now. God bless you. Bye.